Get ready with me. Not a lot of time, have to go to work. First impressions and a review. Join me if it's something you want to watch. Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Well, today I do have to get to work. I am going to do a quick look with the Teddy Girl from Butter London, and this is the palette that I received in my FabFitFun, I believe it was FabFitFun. So this is the palette. It's a really pretty neutral, natural type palette. So let's go ahead, dive in and see what look I can create pressed on time. So let's go ahead and get started. And I am trying to do a lot more of these, so just bear with me. Patience, guys. But let's go ahead and get in here. And I'm going to use the brushes that I normally use to do quick makeup looks. And let me see. I need a transition shade. I'm gonna go light first, and I have already, and it's gonna have a lot of kickback. Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of kickback, guys. I didn't think it would, but it looks like it will. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over my lid. I had already primed and set my lids, but going to just even out everything else to go with the shades that are in here. And if you all don't know, I do not use brushes for what they are intended to, so not happening. I just, whatever works for me. And pretty much the second shade also has a lot of kickback. And I will go ahead and show you the shades that I use once I'm done. I'm just trying to get through this. It's a really pretty shade, actually. I like that. Very pretty. And the shade is actually called Matilda. And with Matilda, the movie that comes to mind is Matilda. Really cute movie, especially to watch with the G-babies. Okay. And I know I'm trying to do it quick. And if y'all have not seen the Wellness Wednesday video, I do talk about where I was for the week. I did take a vacation from work, much needed vacation from work, and decided to spend the time with my daughter because she did come into town with my grandbabies. So we spent a lot of time together. I knew that if I filmed and edited and uploaded and all of that good stuff, I wasn't going to have a lot of time for them, so I chose not to. So I did go MIA for an entire week, but I'm back. And let's go ahead and get another brush, and we're going to go towards the corner now. I'm going in with a darker shade. This one is pigmented, very highly pigmented. So most of these shades are pigmented, but they do have a lot of fallout. Not a deal breaker, but we will definitely see about any kind of fallout under the eyes. And by fallout on the palette, I mean kickback. And I know I'm kind of delaying a little. Okay. And once again, I do have my little piece of foam that I do for the brushes. And I'm just going to blend it a little. I've been thinking of doing a 5-minute challenge for myself and just challenging myself and see what I can get done in 5 minutes, which probably not very much, considering I take forever to do my makeup. I do have a lot of videos coming up, and I will get to them as soon as I can, because I do have quite a few where we went shopping. So I have several hauls, and I have Ulta, I have TJ Maxx, Ross, so there's quite a bit going on. And I think I'm going to leave it at that and just get into my lid, my entire lid. But for that, I'm going to use my finger, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with a light shade, a lighter shade, and the lighter shade is called Lucille. Also very, very pigmented. It's one of the shimmers. There we go. Not bad. Not bad for rushing to get to work. And let me know down below what you think about this palette, if you have it, and if it's worked for you, and if it also had a lot of kickback for you as well. I'm hoping it didn't have a lot of fallout, but I do not have the magnifying side on, and my eyes are not the best. So just throwing it out there. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some color underneath. I am going to clean it up once I do my foundation, so there will be some cleanup to be done. And let's go ahead and get a shade underneath. I'm going to go with a darker shade as well underneath. Not too dark, because I am going to work. Otherwise, I would bring you guys a much more dramatic look. But I will be coming back to do more palettes, because I do have quite a few palettes I need to review and get those done. But let me go ahead and show you the shades that I used, and I'm going to go ahead and clean it up and apply the rest of my makeup. This is the one that had, no, this one here, that had a lot of fallout or kickback. It is a matte, so it's expected. I used this as the transition shade, and then I used this shade down here on the outer corner and into the crease line, and underneath I used this one here. So those are the shades that I used. So let me go ahead and apply the foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and do that on film as well. So I am going to use my Milani. And I do not apply too much. I kind of keep it to where it's just going to be a natural look, which I'm not sure that natural look is coming through with the makeup because, or the eye shadows, because it was very highly pigmented. So I'm hoping it's not too bad. And I know I don't have the art of speaking and applying makeup as well quite yet, but I'm pretty sure I will get there. So if you guys have any questions, any requests that you would like to see on the channel, let me know. I will be more than happy to look into it, and if it is something that I am able to do, I will most definitely do that. Okay, and I did clean it up just a little. There we go. Foundation applied. Now let's go ahead and go into the blush. And I am opening it up because, you know, I do keep my palettes in their boxes. That's just me. And I am using the Phase 0. Those are the shades. And I have not picked this one up as often as I would like to, but most definitely going to start doing that. It is a lighter shade, so it's not very pigmented. Now the blush is going to be on the natural neutral. The eyeshadows, not so much. I am going to darken it just a little, just because I had my eyeshadows a little darker, so. Here we go. So much for a quick look. Let me go ahead and hop off, get the mascara on. I will be back to do a final review on the palette and let y'all know what I used. See y'all in a bit. Okay, and I'm back, and I did clean up the eyes just a little bit more, but this is the final look. Let me know what you think. Do you like the palette? Do you like the look that I was able to create? I was trying to go more toned down, neutral to go to work, but that's not how it happened. So this is the look that I'm gonna have to go to work with. I do love it. I really, really do love it. I just wanted it to be a little more toned down. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I used. And for the lippy, I used the Trustique. And I'm not going to go in order of application, but this is the lippy. I absolutely love it. And let me see, Florence Fig is the shade for it. I used my Mary Kay mascara, so that is the mascara that you guys see on my eyes. I love it. I used the Phase 0 for the blush, and I know my fingerprints are all over it, but those are the shades. Really pretty palette. This one is a very natural neutral type palette. I also used my Milani foundation, cream to powder foundation. I love it. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. Then I used the palette, the actual palette. And I know I'm all contorted, but that is the palette. It is a very, very beautiful palette. I love it. I love the shades. Absolutely wonderful application. It does have some kickback. I didn't see any fallout, but it does have kickback. It also is highly pigmented, so that is really, really nice, and it blends very easy. So that was the plus. And for my primer, I used the Pretty Vulgar Pretty Vulgar primer, and I am almost out of that as well. And Age Rewind is what I used for the primer on my face. I set my eyeshadow primer with my Mary Kay setting powder. That is pretty much it. That is the whole look I was able to create. I hope y'all enjoy it. I will try to bring more of these get ready with me's, especially if I'm going to work. And like I said, I'm going to try and challenge myself to do a 5-minute makeup look and see how that comes about. And I should do that sometime this week or next week, but I will bring something like that to the channel. And that is pretty much it. I'm rambling. I gotta go to work, but I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye.